I've taken the meat out, I put it in a bowl with some paper towels, and it has a little bit of fat left in there. That's fine. It's just a little bit of turkey fat. It's probably not going to hurt anything. I'm going to go ahead and put the onions in, and then put the garlic in right afterwards after I prepare it. The garlic, I don't know exactly how much we're going to use. I think maybe 3 or 4 cloves. Let's check it out. The original recipe calls for bacon to be put in here with the onions, but I think the minimal amount of turkey fat will be okay. Okay, I stopped at about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic based on smell alone. And so now the onion and garlic mixture is going to saute for about 10 minutes. While that's happening, we're going to have to prepare the potatoes, because we're going to then fill it up with water, put some chicken bouillon in, and the potatoes, and boil the potatoes with the onion and garlic mix. So to do that, you guys should know, we're just going to peel them. I'm going to cut them up in little thin slices, not potato chip thin, but maybe about this thin. What is that? 5 centimeters? I don't know. Whatever, you'll see because I'll show you a clip of it. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now the potatoes are all sliced. We're going to add 10 cups of water to our mixture of onions and garlic. I've already added a cup because the onions started burning, and so I added a cup of water to prevent them from sticking to the pan. Right now they're almost boiling. So I'm going to add 9 more cups of water to that. Then I'm going to add, what is it, like 5 teaspoons of better than bouillon. If you just have like regular cubes, just add 1 cube. I mean, no, 5 cubes. 5 times 1 cube, because 1 teaspoon equals 1 cube. So. Okay, here's the last of the water. Your overall mixture probably shouldn't be this dark. The onions kind of got a little singed in there. It'll be okay. We're gonna now turn it to a boil, all the way up until it starts boiling. Then we'll add the potatoes. But first, we're going to add the chicken bouillon mix. That is tough to do. And here's the 5th. You could probably add more if you like, just depending on how salty you want it. But I'm going to stick with 5, which is 1 teaspoon for every 2 cups of water. Alright, whoa. Now that is boiling, we're going to put in the potatoes. I already have them sliced up, as you saw. We're just going to put them all in there, and we're going to let the potatoes boil. Be really careful when putting in potatoes, because often they splash back up, and that's boiling water, and that can really burn you. So I'm going to be as careful as I can. Gosh, I hate this part. God. There we go. Also, I tasted the broth, and I think it needs to be a little bit more flavorful and salty, so I'm going to put 1 more teaspoon of better than bouillon. Bringing it to 6. I think it'll be okay. Okay, now that the potatoes are boiling, all we need to do is wait for them to get soft, and then we add the turkey back in and the kale. So that means we have to prepare the kale, which just consists of washing it, removing the big stems, and making sure it's cut up into small enough pieces. And I'm just going to rip it up with my hands into really small pieces. There's no need to use a knife. That's just more trouble than it's worth. This rips very easily. Make it into small pieces, small enough to fit on a spoon. Okay, the kale is done. It's prepared. We may not use it all, but hey, it's ready to go, right? Alright. The potatoes should be soft now. Should be boiling over there. The meat right next to it. So let's add everything together. But first, look at this strawberry. Most strawberries that I know of have one point at the end, but this one has two. Look at that. It's like boobs on a strawberry or something. Okay, there we go. We're gonna start putting the kale in, like one handful at a time, just in case we don't want to use it all. I'm gonna say 2 handfuls of kale is enough. I still have a little bit left over there. Not much, but I think that'll be enough right now for a soup. If not, I'll add it later. No big deal. Mix it in. Should have a large portion of kale. And then we add the turkey back in. So let's see, how do we do this? There we go. There we go. And we let this cook for about another, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Not much longer. Just enough to get the turkey heated back up and enough to let the kale's flavor absorb into the broth. It's been about 5 minutes. You can see the kale is nice and soft, the turkey is in little ground up pieces, and the potatoes are falling apart into more manageable bites. This is going to be a really good soup, so let's test it out. Let's get a bowl really quick. Now that it's all done, what you should have is a lightly salty, not too salty, mildly spicy due to the red peppers, and very hearty with the potatoes, the turkey, and the kale. You're just going to have a really good soup all around. A little bit salt, a little bit spice, a little bit delicious, or maybe a lot delicious. Let's try it out. Right there. There's a good soup. I suggest you try to make it on your own. Thanks for watching. It's been a long video. It's been a long process. The recipe will be posted on the side in the description. Thanks for watching. If you happen to make the soup on your own and you try it, let me know what you think. You can even post a video response. That would be great. Okay. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and it's fairly healthy, I think. It's a lot healthier than the Olive Garden recipe.